So if we want to understand how we can relieve stress and live in a much more healthier way and be more productive without being stressed or just feeling better, we first of all got to understand how stress evolves and how it evokes. And there are basically two criterions that need to be met until you can say, all right, I feel stressed. The first event, you basically, and this usually happens subconsciously, asking yourself, okay, is this event irrelevant? Is it important, or is it just purely positive? And if something is purely positive, for example, eating ice cream with your wife tonight, you won't be stressed about it. If it's irrelevant, you give a presentation tomorrow, but you really honestly don't care about how you perform, you're not stressed either. But if it's something important and it's not 100% positive because there's still this fear of failing and this is bad if you fail, you might be stressed. But this is only the first criterion. Importance. Now, the second point is whether you feel like you don't have enough resources to tackle that. So for example, you have to give a presentation tomorrow and you realize I don't have enough time. I mean, I could give a good presentation if I have more time, but I don't have enough time. Then you are stressed. Maybe you have enough time, but you realize I'm just bad at giving presentations. So I'm not having this resource of just giving good presentations. You're also stressed. So resources can be any kind of thing. Resources. It can be money, it can be time, it can be knowledge, it can be help from other people. But if you feel like, hey, in 1 week I have an examination coming up, this is important to me, but I know I can do it. I learned so far a lot. I still have a lot of books to read, but I have the time and I have the people I can ask if I have questions. I have enough resources. There's not stress arising. So those are the 2 points. And if we now know how stress arises, we also got to understand how we can intervene here. Those are the 2 main points we can intervene. The first is about importance. It is about, for example, what is actually the worst case that can happen? This puts this importantness into perspective and you realize, okay, yes, maybe I'm single again, but I can find another spouse. Maybe it's even good luck. That's the next step here. Or you realize, okay, the worst case is that I don't get this client, but I still have 8 other clients. It's still, I'm not gonna die. Because fear is often unclear and people are just afraid of things. But if you put it on the spot and say, what is the worst case? How important is it actually really? Okay, I have to redo the examination. Okay, but that's it. Okay. Checking the worst case. Also checking whether it is really bad. You know, once I missed the train to the gym and then I realized, oh, first of all, I was like, oh, it's bad. And I realized, oh no, it's great, I just ate something. I think it's better to wait for 10 more minutes than I digest a little bit more. It's just a simple example of realizing that maybe just because it seems bad, it's purely bad. It doesn't need to be bad. Maybe it's something positive. And also using the zoom out method, because people are always so much in their head, they're so self-centered. It's raining and they're saying, oh, why is this happening to me? They take everything personal. But if you zoom out a little bit and be like, oh, there's one person, this planet Earth, having this little struggle, so what? It helps you to put your easy struggles into perspective. Now the second step is about resources, and here one key term is, or one quote is really important, that stress always, or almost always, arises due to unclarity. People have so much to do. Then I ask them, hey, wait, what do you have to do? Do you have one list, wrote clearly down what you have to do? And when you will do that? If you do this, people always often are less stressed. So really make a reality check here. What are the actual resources you have? And make it clear, do you really have not enough resources? And if you don't have enough resources, what can you do about it? Can you get some help or whatever? This is an important point. Clarity. Bring it on one paper. What stresses you? And why don't you have enough resources? And is this really the case? Now, those are the 2 simple steps. This is a model. Of course, a model is never as good as reality. A model is just like a map trying to make reality as close as possible and showing that. But it still is a map that helps you to guide you through this process of releasing more stress. Now, cognitively understanding that helps you maybe a little bit, and now you can reflect and be more aware the next time when you're stressed. But those exercises I just told you, they're really powerful and only powerful if you're actually practicing them. So in fact, I shot a video, you can find the link in the video description, it's about 17 minutes long, where I talk about those exercises, but I guide you through those exercises where you can actually do that. It's not a marketing scam, it's a free video. I just want you to watch that to get actually help and actually improve your stress level. So here in this video, in the description box, we go more into depth. Here you get the general awareness of how this happens, and it's already great to be aware about that. You can change a lot by understanding where you're at and where's the struggle, but really try to embody those exercises and do that for yourself and contemplate about it and embody them. That's everything. I hope I can help you a little bit. Please put questions in the comment section below. If you have any questions, I would love to help you. I read all the comments. And otherwise, I wish you a great morning, evening, afternoon, a stress-releasing day, and I will see you in the next video.
Oh, I'm still searching.